So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And that's what makes Sabonis such a tremendous offensive player. He will score from all 3 levels.
Pass to Mobley. The rebound by Murray.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that one drops for him.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's Allen. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. About a minute played here so far in the first. Murray, shot is good.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
Outside Garland. The 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Sabonis. The 3 from DeRozan. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. And finished off by Hunter.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. That ties it up.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
It's going to be Evan Mobley. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Left side Murray. Outside Monk. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Here's Monk. Outside for Levine. Launches it. 4-3. And that one's good. Malik Monk for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento leading by 3. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
And it's Monk missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And that one good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Monk into the lane. Oh, rejected by Allen. Here's Garland. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 5.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Murray. Shoot from the baseline. And it's DeRozan missing. The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell with the ball. Inside. Here's Mobley. Outside Hunter. Back to Mobley. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Cleveland on top. They're up by 1.
The Cavaliers, 15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them.
Wow! Put that in the dunk contest!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Monk.
Over the
Are
top.
you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The three from Mitchell, rebounded by Lyles. The Kings trailing. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Back come the Kings in transition. Levine, strong finisher.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Left side, Mitchell. Oh, and Levine with a block. Here's Lyles. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. And it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Back to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Lyles.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Right side, Monk. 5 on the clock. Back to Lyles. The deep three from Levine. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Shot from the wing. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Lyles a screen. Ellis. That one a little long.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And it's Green missing. Sacramento leading by 4. Outside Monk. Driving in. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Crafty. I mean, Mitchell showing the ball, then pulling it back down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Down low. Here's Okiki. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. 3-pointer off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. And the Kings lead by 6.
You got to get all over Sabonis. Any kind of crack down there, he's going to find it and find a way to score.
Pass to Mitchell. The wide open shot is on the money. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Allen a screen. Here's Jerome. No good with the triple. 3-pointer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sacramento on top, leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Cavaliers trail by 4. There's a screen by Okiki. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Jerome. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Cavaliers substitution. Evan Mobley. Javonte Green.
Jerome on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Out to the wing. And stolen by Murray. Here's Levine. And Levine throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Here's Jerome. It's rebounded by Sabonis. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Mobley. To the paint. Here's Strus. Here's Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Allen. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now Sabonis. Now Levine. Green covering. And it's Javonte Green with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
and just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Levine. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Pretty good battle going on here in Sacramento. To the inside. Outside Strus. Pass to Jerome. Back to Mobley. Here's Jerome. 4 on the clock. Mobley on a screen. And Mobley throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said you have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Ellis. And he lays it up and in. Ellis has got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Jerome on the wing. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen right now is having himself a big night.
DeRozan outside. Off target with the 3. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
And stolen by Murray. Now the Kings in transition. DeRozan with the bucket. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Excellent dime from Sabonis. His court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Jerome. Poke loose.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Basket's good. 7 points in the game.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Here's Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Green. The Kings leading. Here's Lyles. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first.
Line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Garland. He's got 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. Knocks down the triple.
For 3.
11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Levine. Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Personal foul. 13.
That free throw no good.
At the line for your Kings.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Outside Garland. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sacramento on top. They're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the
38.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. Out to Garland. He buries it from 3.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Down low. Here's Arabia. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The Cavs trailing. Right side, Mitchell. Left side, Garland. No one near him. Up again. Jones grabs the board. And it's a Kings ball. Left side, Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Garland. To the inside. Monk.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Garland scanning the floor. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Mobley up top. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Hunter from the arc. Fires in the triple.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Sabonis outside. Outside Monk. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Monk's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Inside. And Sabonis gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Monk. Over Mobley. And it's Monk missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Garland. Into the lane. And a missed layup.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Pass to Arabia. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Give out fans. On court is your ice ball.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Mobley. To the paint. Allen. And And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
And that one drops.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Garland, no good.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Levine way outside. Puts up a three. Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
He had to get it away, and he did. Levine with the quick release.
Looking to get back on track. Rebound by Sacramento. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth. The three is up. The rebound by Allen. Levine with a steal. Puts up a deep three. Ooh, Levine with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 8. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
DeMar DeRozan.
Here's Mitchell. A three from the inbound. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Levine. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Kings lead by 9.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
That one falls. Stolen by Mobley. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. The drive by Mitchell. So the Kings win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.